Today we have 750K John Deere. Gaffney, South Carolina. This is the I-85 project, and we're going to help them get this dozer, and there's another dozer around here somewhere. I think it's a 700. Get them back going. So when I was here last, we realized that, yeah, I was just here to put a modem on and get the modem up and running, because they run off of network, state network, and we basically sampled a couple different MCR3s that they had, couple cables, different cables, stuff like that. We found that the MCR3 main board went bad, and it went bad because of that blade cable right there. So all I did was string it up here, and there's the bad spot right there. So the sensor's good. So, but what I have to do today is basically eliminate this coil cable coming up here like this, and I'm going to put a straight cable on it. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of welding, put some green clamps on, and run some hydraulic hose over the cable. Now this is a John Deere, so it goes into the hood here, but I can't do that with a straight cable, so I'll probably just end up following this hose line down here, going down in, because right behind this grill spot is John Deere connector where the actual sensor cable connects to the main cable inside the hood. So we'll go in, we'll go underneath the radiator, we'll just follow the rest of these hoses down there and pop up and connect. We'll get that fixed first, and then we'll put the system together. We'll test it out, test the calibration, and get it rocking and rolling. And that shouldn't take too long, so we'll get it fixed. Okay, so that coil cable comes up into the hood mount right here, and then it basically comes off this pigtail into a John Deere connection right there, and I see there is a wire just hanging loose. So we'll have to figure out what that's all about. But we're going to bypass this anyway, so we're just going to come up underneath and come straight up and plug in. Oh yeah, so we got some damage here. We got some burnt up wires. Now this is the blade sensor right here, and the only one that's damaged is the orange. And man, it's hard to say what happened. I think the orange went there and shorted out and caused this one to burn into the other ones, and then it might have shorted out on that right there. Anyway, I thought it was just the cable, but most likely that cable caused this to heat up. That damage there caused it to heat up here, burn through, break, and cause many other shorts into the system. So yeah, no wonder why they were blowing main boards. Well, alright, so that's our connector right there that we need to get into. Where'd it go? There it is. We just want to double check this out, make sure there's no damage. I see some scarring. I'll pop this green clip out and take a look at those pins. Might be alright on that side, just this side took the brunt of it. Alright, there we go. We got a successful straight cable put on. We got their old sensor put on. We put a riser on it. So this is the most critical spot as far as the blade sensor, the cable. If you don't put that spacer on, something can hit it and damage that connector, or pull it and damage that connector. So that little support helps that out. We got the cable running up this way, coming here, and going straight down underneath the grill, and up to the John Deere connector for the blade sensor. That's it. Now let's just throw the rest of the system on, get it running. Last time I was here, I had covered all these up. We are not going to connect into the system at this point. We're just going to test for power. We'll connect the GPS up. We'll connect the radio. We'll connect the A cable. I got the B cable with me. We'll put the MCR3 in. But we will not put it onto the main system yet. I'm just looking for power for the modem. That's the original call. So we want to see if we fix that. Alright, let's go with the power. See what happens. Check the MCR3. See if we got power on our modem. Look at that. We got power on the modem. And we have life. Everywhere you need life. Nice. Okay. So the next test is to plug it into the system after we found that short and repaired that short of the blade cable. So hopefully there's no more. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we still have power and we're plugged into the John Deere system. And we're just not connected yet, so let's go in and see if we can connect. Once we get connected, we'll check out the calibration and stuff. So let's just restart. There we go. That's moving like it should now. This is network, so it could take a minute or two. Alright, so we got life on sensor, so that's good. The first error we had on this machine was IMU sensor not connected. That's because the cable was split and shorted out the rest of it. That just said network connected. We have GPS, no X over radio, no X over GPS, so everything is initializing. Bam, green on everything. There we go. That's it. We'll put this one back together and then this one go back to work. We'll check it and make sure everything's calibrated and measured out good. Alright, so system powered up, system worked. We got the modem connected to the network. Everything's working. Just put it all back, zip tied it up, and we'll take and check out the calibration. Alright, let's do a position check. Make sure this thing is on track with their model. Let's see what we get here. I got 725.57 for that right blade. Let's go find it. And dozer number 2, 700K. Pretty much the same thing. Needs a blade cable done. Came to it, nothing was in here, so somebody had taken the system apart, missing the A and B cable, and GPS and radio just hanging. But I've already gotten started. Just gonna take and got rid of that coil cable wherever it went. It was bad. They had it going up here. We're gonna do the same thing. Just bring a hose with a straight cable up, around, down, under, and up, and connect right there. And this is the cable we're bypassing. That's the hood mount system, basically. I don't see anything wrong with this one at this connector, but the coil cable, just weird to have a coil cable bolted to the blade. So we'll just put a straight cable, that way it's protected. It has the hose on it. Eliminates that problem of having damaged cables and causing the rest of your system to be damaged as well. So
that open, that hole.
Yeah.
Hole. You're looking at open.
You got about a tenth on each corner, kind of wiggle on that one. Alright, so this one has a brand new blade cable on it as well, straight cable that I put on. I had to put the system back. We are online, just checking the calibration. Blade slope is good. There is a bad pin or bushing, so there is quite a bit of play in that blade. Other than that, main fall looks good. Body slope looks good. Positive 1.1. That makes sense. That looks good. Calibration looks good on this machine. What doesn't is that right there. See that? And if you look at my blade is straight. Alright, there's one calibration that needs to be done. I'll show you.